Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you here for another pick a card reading, and today we are exploring for my single babies what is happening next in your love life. So this is exciting. This is the first time I'm doing kind of a single based love life reading. So join me for this adventure. I did pick a peacock or stone for each of you, so that you can kind of select based on that, or you can select based on the pile. So you know what to do, and if you don't, just meditate on this pile, take a look, see what calls to you, then go down into the description or the comment section, select the timestamp that matches your pile. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Then jump on over to that reading. And of course, if you enjoy that reading, please let me know in the comments section, or give me a like. Pretty please give me a subscribe and turn on those notifications so you do not miss a reading. I'm having a lot of fun for doing, oh my goodness, I can't speak this evening. I'm having a lot of fun doing this for y'all. So if you do enjoy it, please just let me know. If you have any ideas for videos as well that you would like to see, please also let me know in the comment section. Okay, all right, do your thing, guys, and I will see you at your piles. Okay. Hello, my wonderful Group 1 crew here. This is your What's Next in Love singles reading. So this is a timelessly real. Oh my goodness. This is a timeless reading, so believe it found you at the exact right time, at the correct. Why can't I talk? Maybe you're a little speechless too. I'm not sure. Okay, so I did, if you had picked this peacock or and the first set of cards, then this is your reading, and let's just dive right into your What's Next in Love reading. Okay, so first we have denial. Interesting. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Wow. Okay, and then next we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. You're starting out pretty deep there, Group 1. Wow. And then we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay, so what I'm getting for you is that you probably have been denying yourself of love. You've been working on other things. You've had so much other stuff going on, but you're realizing, like, hey, this is something I actually want in my life. This is something I want to work on. I'm not going to deny myself this anymore, because of the way I've been burdened by it in the past. It may have taken away from other things in your life, but you have an optimistic outlook. You are acknowledging your fears about love and opening your heart a bit. I see that with the green showing up here. That's the heart chakra. So I can see some opening up of that heart chakra for you happening for sure. But yeah, no longer in this denial stage. You are aware, and you're aware of the insights that you've gained from your past experiences, and you're just ready to move forward, which is a really great place to be, to get out there and looking. I'm like thinking that you're just like start looking again, that you have taken some time, right? And so here with guilt, it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth, which is amazing. I think maybe you had some limiting beliefs around love in the past. You thought of a few, situations that needed to be just like specific and a checklist and things that you needed and everything like that. And you had a belief system of what love should be, and it has kind of been shattered. I think in the past too, with this health and honoring your vessel, that you take some pride in taking control of that. In the past, you may have, past had breakups where you kind of did like that revenge body thing. And then there may be some things in your health life that you do want to get figured out before you actually get into a relationship with somebody and make any moves. But I can see just a big shift in your mindset and in your health and in your physical realm, which is kind of happening here for you next in love. So let's dive in a little deeper and see what we get. Okay, so your next card is deep cellular healing, right? Okay, so we're here. Yeah. Physical and emotional healing. You had some healing to do. There are some things that you have been overcoming, just to let you know. Next in love, you have overcome them. You are strong. You are doing that work. You are doing that healing, and you are ready to get out of this stage of denying your self love. Even when we're going through the motions and doing things and we think we're dating and we're doing this and we're doing that, we are still denying ourselves the right people. We are still denying ourselves the right connections. And sometimes even those, poor connections that we put ourselves into, even if we are actively dating, we know that they're not love and we know that they're not good for us, but we're still in this healing mode and we still have lessons to learn. And there's things that you are going through that you need to go through to be ready for, to be physically and emotionally ready to be healed and to welcome love into your life. Okay, forge, don't follow, pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Exactly. So you are coming out of the gates and in your love life now, you are looking for something different. There is something new coming to you. You are looking at love very differently and you are creating your own new path because maybe, like I said before, you have been stuck on these false beliefs and these things that you thought that love should be and the path that you should take. And now you're realizing that it is deeply personal and your path is going to be very different than the people around you and others. Okay, let's see what else we have here before we jump into the tarot. We have Yang. So I do see someone coming into your life. This is Yang. This is male energy, the number one. So this is also very much new beginnings, fresh starts. So I take this as a new male energy. This may, just be like testing the waters of this new and exciting period you're going through where you're trying out this different path that you're taking and you are, welcoming this new male energy into your life. So that's exciting. And next I have peace. You're definitely forging forward, looking for peace in relationships. You're no longer looking, for conflict and things like that. Sometimes it's like, oh, these turmoil, toxic, karmic relationships are all fun and hypey, and you like mistake all of this craziness for actual love. But now you're understanding that you do need some peace in your love life, and that's why you're welcoming this new yang energy into your life, this new masculine energy. And then we have flexible. Yeah. So you're definitely changing the way you look at love and a few of your beliefs on love, which is interesting. Maybe you're changing the type of person that this energy is turning out to be. This person, is probably different than who you are regularly dating and what you are regularly doing in your love life. So it's pretty interesting. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say. Your first card is the Page of Swords. Okay, let's keep going here. And then we have the Hermit. Yeah, you had a lot of self work and self reflection to do to get in this place, to be able to move forward. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Yep, you had to cut some things off. There's people you need to cut off. There's someone you need to cut off next in love as well. Okay, so with the Page of Swords here, I'm getting that. People might be talking. They might be talking about you and your relationships. You're getting a lot of this, like, oh, why aren't you married yet? Why aren't you settled down yet? When are you going to settle down? What happened to so and so? What happened to blah, blah, blah? Like, people are really invested in your love life right now and want to know what's happening, where it's going, and everything like that. They have no malintent, even though it can come off as pretty bad. So when I feel like this male energy is going to come into your life and you're probably going to keep it hush hush. You are going to keep it secret until you figure out if it is the person that you want to be with. And I get that with the Hermit energy as well. You are just going to contemplate it. You're going to keep it private. You're going to keep it personal. And because you want to avoid all of that chatter from, the relatives and the friends and the questions and the different things like that. And because you want to, make sure it is solid and make sure this new path that you're working towards and working all of your stuff out on is the actual correct one. with the Seven of Swords here too, you do have to cut off the past, and you do have to cut off some of the things that you did in the past that led you down the wrong path and to the wrong lovers and to different streets and different areas of love that just weren't for you, you know. And some of that is going to be hard. You're probably really connected with some of these things. You thought that this was what you wanted. You thought that personality types and traits and physical aspects were what you wanted and what you needed, and now you realize that you have to leave that behind, but you are in this deep reflection mode, that you are keeping this all kind of to yourself, but you're doing the work and you are welcoming this yang energy into your life. Okay, let's see what we can clarify here as well. Yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. You're a visionary, so you're getting clear on what you want as well. You're here, you're trying to think about all of the things that you want and what you want to, how you want this to succeed and what you want the next step in this to be. And you realize that it's totally up to you. This is your vision. This is your decision. This is your truth. This isn't up to everybody else and their gossip. This is up to you and what you want. All right, and to clarify the Hermit here, we have the High Priestess. Yes, your intuition, your gut knows. You know deep down inside what you need, and you have to trust your intuition. And this partnership isn't coming through very strong in this tarot. It's more about you. This is the work you need to do. And with the Hermit and your intuition, there is a lot of like soul healing that you are going to do alongside this next person entering your life. And this is all about you. This relationship is about you healing and learning as well, and making sure this is what you want. I'm not here to tell you that you're going to be with this person forever and blah, 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 blah. This is honestly maybe even a learning type of relationship where you learn what you want, or you are discovering that you do fall in love with this person and that this person is who you want them to be as well. But I'm telling you, this is a time to be selfish. This is a time to be about yourself and understand what you want and where you're going and everything along those lines. Oh, and right after the High Priestess, we have the High Priest. Interesting. So this is wisdom. So maybe you do want a partner who has a lot of wisdom, maybe this person is actually this wise. Maybe they're teaching you a lot of this. They're going to teach you perhaps things you didn't know that you wanted, didn't know you wanted for yourself. Perhaps this person is very spiritual that's coming into your life, and they offer you a lot of wisdom and your intuition and their wisdom, and you just create this amazing spiritual connection perhaps. Or if not, you are just seeking the wisdom, and perhaps you do need someone to lean on and to reflect to understand what the wisdom is, to get into your High Priestess energy so that you can make this dream life that you want, so you can have your infinity and your happily ever after. The Three of Pentacles, yes, so your hard work, your dedication, all of these karmas that you had to pay in the past, they're going to get a little bit of recognition. People are going to see how hard you're working. People are probably going to see that you changed, for sure. People are going to recognize, they're going to look at you. They're going to be like, wow, she's changed a little. Wow, she looks at this a little differently, doesn't she? And it'll be very interesting. So yeah, that'll be really neat for people to see. They might say things. They probably won't. It'll kind of be like more of that gossip, a little behind your back perhaps, but they're going to understand that he or she, whomever is listening to this, you have changed. You have looked at love in a different way, and you flipped it on your head a bit, and you're just opening your heart perhaps, as opposed to just seeking. You're opening your heart and you're attracting it and letting it come to you. And next we have the Ten of Cups. So regardless of if this is with this person, these are the steps that are going to get you to where you want to go, to happily ever after, to, exactly what you want and everything you want. This is completion. And, this is a cycle that you're going through now to get you to everything you ever wanted. All right, let's see if we can get a little more information, just a little bit of clarity to see what's coming your way. Yeah, so this relationship actually might be very strong, and this could be the Ten of Cups. This could be happily ever after, and this person could be wisdom. Maybe they're a little bit older. Maybe that's different for you. Maybe that's new, and you're getting this huge amount of happily ever after. With this card, we've got joy, so that's exciting, and that's happiness, and that's just complete and utter joy. And I'm getting a lot of that joy is just brought on by yourself and knowing what you want and not settling and just desiring this Ten of Cups life, and trusting your intuition and forging this new path in your love life. This is big change for your love life. This is a big change in how you look at love everything like that. And next we have acceptance. Exactly. So you are accepting kind of the understanding that maybe you haven't been doing this correctly in the past, and you are going to accept that. And you're going to understand that there's, more than one way to get things done. And this is going to be exciting. And you're going to understand, that not everything to get to the 10 of cups, all of the paths may be different. Okay, so just a few more cards here. Let's see what we have to say. We have dreams. Okay, so watch your dreams. Watch your dreams. See if you can see this person coming or any wisdom that they have, or if they're the 10 of cups, like keep an eye out. See what your dreams have to say about it. And also, your dreams are coming true for sure. I can't tell how quickly that's coming in. I don't have a lot of energy indicators here, but just watch your dreams and think about it and see. And next we have manifestation for sure. So you are definitely taking this inward with your intuition, the hermit. Manifestation, you really need to create what you want to get what you want and change this path. And this yang energy is coming in for you. And if this is what you want, you need to keep in those positive vibrations. You need to meditate. You need to manifest. You're going to get abundance, and you just need to be in this accepting energy to know that the 10 of cups is coming for you, that everything is coming for you, that this is going to be an amazing, bountiful union, and that you're getting into this energy. So what I'm seeing in love for you next is just a major shift in how you look at love, how you associate love, the way you deal with love, and everything you do when it comes to love, the kind of people you pursue, and you're welcoming a new male energy. And it could be happily ever after. If not, it is getting you closer to your 10 of cups moment, and it is heightening your intuition and your wisdom. Okay, thank you so much, group one. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the fun things we do to show our appreciation and to let me know you want more readings like this on this channel. Let me know you're out there. Okay, bye. Okay, hello, my wonderful, amazing group twos. If you chose this stone right here, this is peacock ore, and a set of cards number 2, then this is the reading for you. I am so excited to have you here. We are discovering for singles what is next in love. So we are just going to dive right in. Remember, this is a general reading. Not everything has to resonate. It is okay. It is all good and fun. Okay, so your first card is self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And your next card is adversity. I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Sorry, there's some glare on this from the light that I get stumbling over some words here. And next is freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Interesting. Okay, what I'm getting here with this is you might be in some type of situationship. It's not exactly, you're together, but maybe it's on again, it's off again, it's kind of talking, it's kind of not. It is not an all-in committed thing that you're going through. If not, then maybe you're just kind of talking to a lot of people. Maybe there's people from your past that you regularly communicate with, that you do welcome and open up to and let back in when they do come knocking. And I think what you're going to see next in love is just your self-esteem grow, and you're going to be closing some of those doors because you need the freedom to let other new, great, amazing things in. And deep down inside, you know that these are challenges, and it is challenging to let people go because you probably do care for them dearly. However, you know that this is the next step that you need to take, and you need to get rid of these little habits and patterns with these people in your life, or this person in your life, or this karmic situationship that you are going through, and go through this adversity and accept that challenge and know that this is a test. The universe is seeing if you will keep this around or if you will let it go. And you are sitting there and you are striving for freedom. You want to be free. You want this freedom so that you can accept something new and have this new great love in your life. But it is hard and it is challenging to let go and to overcome that adversity. And, it's a self-esteem thing. I mean, I'm not saying that you have low self-esteem, but, you really do need a high self-esteem to turn somebody away, because that actually involves saying no. And no is really difficult to say in society sometimes. We always want to make other people feel good and other people feel happy and other people feel welcome. And sometimes we get stuck in these little karmic relationships just because of the pleasantries, just because we want to be nice. But the challenge is actually for you to say no, so you can create this freedom, so you can create your own happiness, so that you can let things go and have some, new and interesting and exciting adventures welcomed into your love life. These little situationships from the past, what I'm getting is that they're not freeing you. They're not building up your self-esteem. They definitely make you feel this instant gratification perhaps, but it's not long term. You don't feel these effects forever and ever and ever. And this isn't a wonderful thing, because they have their highs and their lows, their challenges. They're not forever. They're not freedom. All right, let's sorry, that was really aggressive, guys, off the top, but I've got to call it like I see it, okay? I'm sorry. I am straight up, guys. All right, so your next card is you're not alone. Yeah. So, I mean, I take it that sometimes you feel alone, so you let these people into your life, or you let this person still be in this situationship in your life, but you're not alone. You are connected. You do have community. There's other people. There's people out there just like waiting to meet you. They want to meet you. They like the spirits want you to have connections and have real connections and have physical connections and have new connections that are healthy. And so the moment that something challenges your self-esteem or makes you question yourself or makes you feel like you're kind of locked into something, even though it's nothing real, spirit wants you to know you can walk away from that. That is not forever. That is not what forever feels like. Yeah. And there we have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Exactly. So, I mean, I feel like you get into the minutia and the details of these situationships or relationships, or just these people that you talk to that give you instant gratification and instant tension. But there is like a common ground that that this isn't like the big picture. This is such a tiny, tiny piece of the big picture. All right, let's see what else we have coming out here in your oracle cards, and then we'll move on to your tarot. We have why. Okay, so this is like a karmic cycle. You're kind of like, why me? Why don't you commit? Why can't I grab you? Why can't I hold you down? Why is this never ending? Why does this always happen to me? Why am I attracting these people? Like, you have all of these questions. Why? And in this curious light, there's a sort of a shift that needs to happen. Like, why not you, right? Why can't you have something better? Like, you don't have to ask why, you just have to go get it, right? All right, let's see what else we can clear up for that why as well. Higher power, you are very divinely guided. That is a new shift in your love life. You are being pushed in the right direction. And I have a feeling that you're kind of going back to old things, and spirit's like, no, 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 no. Come over here. Let that go. Let's go to freedom. Let's go maybe be by ourselves for a bit. Let's do some different things, because there is a higher power that is guiding you towards a more prosperous love life and a more prosperous lover and just a genuine person. But you keep coming back to these instant gratifications because the other stuff just isn't working out as well. And next we have time to go. Exactly. It is time to let go. You need this freedom there. It is time to walk away from certain things in your life and from certain people. And, it is actually time to turn your back on some of these behaviors that perhaps you have been partaking in that just make you feel instantly good. Maybe not right now, but maybe you're going out a lot, or maybe you're just on a bunch of dating sites, and like maybe, you're swiping, but you're not actually talking, and you're doing kind of this superficial work, pretending you're doing work and saying why, but when you're not actually opening your heart and seeing the bigger perspective and getting yourself ready for the love that you want in your life. Wow. Okay. This is a lot. I feel like I'm grilling you guys. Maybe I can be a little sweeter. Let me see what the tarot cards say. But it is time to let go, guys. I do feel a little bit empathetic for you. I know that these patterns can be hard to change, and I know you can get caught up in them. We have all been there. You are not alone. Like, you are not. I can't believe I just said that's really funny. You aren't alone. A lot of people have been through this. Maybe talk to some of your friends. Maybe open up and just, maybe make a commitment. That's like a resolution. Make a commitment with them that you guys, as a collective, as a group, aren't going to do it with that anymore. Aren't going to deal with it. Aren't going to put up with it. Aren't going to tolerate it. You're going to move forward and you're going to choose the path of growth. All right. What? Your first tarot card's the Magician. That is some great energy that you need in your life right now. Your next is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. And then we have the Page of Wands. Okay, so what Spirit is telling you is that you need to manifest what you want. You need to sit down and you need to get clear about it. All of this dilly-dallying around and all of these options and all of these things that you kind of have on the back burner isn't getting you closer to what you want. You want to make a list. You want to write it down. You actually want to figure out what you want and who you want and the type of person that you want to be with. And you need to create that person in your head, and you need to create that scenario and understand what your next step is and the commitments you need to make that possible, because you want a secure relationship. You want a relationship that you can build on. You want a relationship that can grow. You want, a relationship that is abundant for everybody. So you need to be the creator. You need to be the communicator. You need to get into like a little bit of a childish energy, because it may seem silly, but this might have been what you did when you were younger. You would, just dream things up and all of a sudden they would come true. I mean, maybe they weren't as grand, start small, but, keep going and keep pushing through. So you can get that security that you want, and you can get that confirmation of the things that you want, and you can stay in this young, innocent, fun, loving energy, because what I'm feeling up here is that things got really deep and probably really dark and really hard, when things shut down and when these situationships just don't turn into the right thing and all of that stuff. Like you lose your innocence a bit in a sense, and you lose your power, but you have the power. You are the Magician. This is your energy. You know what to do. You know how to create it. You know what you're after. You know what you want. You just have to get clear about it and go get it so you can have that security that you want in your life. Okay, let's see what else we have here for you. Yes. So we have the King of Swords, and he is ambitious. I feel like this is the masculine energy that you want the Magician to attract into your life. And Spirit is saying, yes, you can have it. This can be your next step in love, but you need to make it happen. You need to sit down. You need to do the work. You need to cut off those situationships and those past relationships and those past karmic cycles that you are going through, so that you can welcome this King of Swords coming into your life. If you do the work, you got to do the work of the Magician, and he will come in. He is coming for you. Look how strong and ambitious and plentiful, and like, wow, this guy's cool. So I think that this is the man for you. You just need to do that Magician work. That is your next step in love. You got to cut this stuff off and go for it. Yeah, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, generosity. So you are attracting somebody very generous into your life. You are attracting somebody, with a bit of a give and take. This will be a balanced relationship. This is something that is important to you. Maybe that isn't what you had in the past. That is what you want. You have probably had people take and take and take. I feel like maybe, you're probably a secure person, and maybe you supplied for other people, which isn't what you want to attract. You want a balanced, fair relationship, and you're attracting that into your life with this King of Swords coming in for you next in love. And then, but this is slow. This is work, guys. This isn't going to happen like tomorrow. He's not going to be there. You're not going to tell all of these situationships or whatever goodbye, and then he's going to show up. So this is some Pentacles energy. This is some work, okay? And then we have the Four of Wands. This is your reward. This is your like 11-11 moment. This is you guys coming home, and you'll have like maybe quite soon after this union, you're going to have something to celebrate. Like, this is a 4 energy, so it's not like a complete 10, but you are getting there, and you will be rewarded instantly, and you will get that this person, this strong, amazing person in your life is what you were attracting, and that this is a better direction that you are going in. Okay, let's get some advice as well here. We have the Fool. Yes, new beginnings. Dive right in. You need something new. You need something fresh. You need to end the karmic cycles with these situationships. You need this to be the end, and you need to move forward, and you need to just jump in headfirst onto these new exciting realms and these unexplored waters and just dive right in. And then we have the Page of Cups, and which says imagination. So the Page of Cups, like I'm still getting you in this like innocent energy you need to be in. You need to get back to your childhood. You need to get back to what you wished your partner was like before you ever had any type of relationship. I'm sure you had ideals based off of TVs and stuff like that and shows, and like you're like, oh, I dream of being with this person, and I want this man to be this, and I want this in my life, and this is going to be our family together. But like somewhere along the way, like just, we get obsessed with the idea of just kind of being with somebody, just anybody, for some companionship. But you're not alone. You have other people, and you are supported spiritually, as we've seen here with the Higher Power card. All right, so I do have some more oracle cards just for a little bit of guidance and clarification. So let's see what we got. Insecurity. Okay, yeah. So it is going to be hard for you to let this person in next in your love life. It's going to be hard to let them in because you're going to be after cutting out all of this drama, and then you're going to be like, what if this is just another one of those things? And you're going to be a little bit guarded in your heart and a little bit insecure about letting somebody into your heart. Just know that you have every right to be. I'm getting, this isn't saying that you're insecure. It's going to say that you're going to be guarded, and you're going to have some insecurities about opening your heart, which is fair, which is understandable because you have been through a lot. You have done a lot of work. You've paid a lot of debts to the universe, and you are just ready to receive, to get this balanced out and welcome this King of Swords into your life. But it isn't going to be easy. You're of course going to have your doubts, but remember, stay in this innocent energy so that you are just, a bit more vulnerable. Maybe you've hardened, maybe you're not as vulnerable as you used to be, and you just want to be reminded to be a little more vulnerable and to soften a bit when these insecurities do arise. And then we have complacency. Yeah, okay. So what I'm getting here too is when you do cut this stuff off, like don't get complacent, like kind of alone. And you know how you're just like, oh, I like my things here and I like to do my stuff and this is how I have my day. And somebody else interrupting that could actually just seem like a burden and not a blessing. So watch out for that as well. Watch that with your heart, because you have to be open in this manifestation, in this full work. Like you're being asked to be really light and not stuck, and just be ready for change and new beginnings. All right, so next we have empowerment. Yes, so you need to step out of this, step out of all of this drama, and step into your sunstone here and step into your empowerment and just remind the world of who you are. Say, welcome, sir, to this King of Swords. Know you are worthy. Know you are ready. Know that you have paid the dues, done the work, and know what you don't want and what you will not tolerate in your life anymore. And next we have new beginnings. Haven't I said that like 10 times? And doesn't the Fool card say that here? Yes. So this is definitely something new. You are definitely attracting new love into your life with this King of Swords here. And it is coming in. New beginnings are coming for you. Just a couple little warnings and things like that from Spirit of the stuff you need to cut off to make that happen. All right, thanks so much, group 2. This was your reading. This is your next in love. If you enjoyed this, please let me know if parts of it resonated. I would love to hear that too, as well in the comment section. Please like, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you do not miss a thing, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Okay, hello, my wonderful, talented, amazing, beautiful, handsome, bright, intelligent group of threes. I don't know. I'm just feeling it for you. So I'm just feeling you guys. I'm just gonna hype you up. Welcome to your reading. If you picked this peacock or stone. Oh, it's pretty on that side. And this set of cards, then this is the reading for you. Today we are exploring kind of something fun. However, the first two piles have got a little deep. It's been deeper than I thought it was gonna get. Wow, it like, you guys have a lot of like love energy that you guys are just spewing at me. Um, so we are exploring what's happening next in your love life. This is a timeless reading. Please understand that it found you at the correct time, and this is when you are meant to hear this message, regardless of when it was published. Okay, let's just dive right into the cards and see what they have to say. Your first thing is happiness. Yes, so happiness is coming to you. This is next in your love life. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yeah. So happiness, and you're going in the right direction when you are happy. Okay. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yes, exactly. So there's some forgiveness that needs to be had. And then surrender. I can release my need to control. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting this feeling with you, group 3, that there is somebody in your life, like right under your nose, and maybe you're just kind of like, maybe not. Like you're the indifferent one here. And there's actually somebody there for some of you out there, and they make you feel very, very happy. And for some reason, I'm thinking that that might be foreign to you. And if there isn't somebody there, it's like, when somebody makes you feel very, very happy, you're like, well, there's something has to be wrong. There has to be something wrong. And you're like almost like looking for these things to be wrong in people, as opposed to actually just surrendering and letting just love in and letting it, be. Instead, you're there, you're looking for stuff, and you're just kind of like harboring these resentments to love because you're just there searching and looking for something to be wrong. However, going forward in your next steps in love, you're going to recognize that happiness is important. You are going to forgive yourself in the past relationships that you have had for these karmas that you have been paying, I guess, so to say, or, just these horrible experience that you may have had. And you are going to surrender and release and just let it happen and let, love in. For some of you, though, I am getting very strongly that this is with somebody already. Maybe you've kind of pushed them away or whatnot. You need to surrender and just let that control go and know that, there is somebody here who wants to provide you happiness. And if you don't know them already, they are coming in hot for you. This is the first pile that I've said that right off the bat. The rest were more like lessons for you. I'm just like, guys, happiness, it's important. Surrender and let it in. And forgive yourself for sure. Okay, let's see what else we have here so we can keep on keeping on and get some more messages for you. Okay, so let's take a look. Your next card is the Seas of Mantaka, and it says seeing the potential. Yes, there is potential in someone or something that is around you that you feel like very happy around. There is a person in your life that you aren't seeing the potential with, or there's an opportunity to meet a person in your life that you are not taking. You are not just accepting that happiness can happen and flow that easily into your life, bringing the unconscious to light. Maybe you don't even know what this is. This person is right in front of you, or this opportunity to meet this person is right in front of you, or perhaps you do know what it is and you're like, that's just too easy. It's too great. It's too wonderful. This isn't my typical person. However, you just need to see the potential in the things that are around you and the opportunities that you do have to either seek love, or the opportunities with a specific person that is just here to bring you happiness if you surrender into it. Okay, and then next we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Exactly. So you need to crack open a little bit. Maybe you did need to hit rock bottom. Maybe you did need to understand to surrender and understand what happiness is. Maybe there are some lessons that you have learned that you did need to learn, that you did need to crack open and just let your light shine. And like this surrender message is huge for you guys here. Just breathe, let it be, believe in it, be happy, just let happiness be. And like, don't try to play with happiness when it shows up, challenge happiness, test happiness. Don't do it. Don't play games with happiness. Just let the happy be happy. Okay, yeah, we have a loyal heart. There is somebody in your life or coming in hot that is just very loyal for you. 35 may be an important number for you, but look, that is just like the king and the queen and a loyal heart, and there is wisdom there, and that is kind of these owl vibes. Interesting. Yeah. I love that for you. Yeah, so a loyal heart. There is a loyal person who wants to bring you happiness, and you just have to surrender into it. Oh my goodness, it's so easy but so hard at the same time, isn't it? And next we have round and round. Yeah, so you've been going through these karmic cycles. Perhaps you always pick the same type of person, and this person's a little different. You may not even notice who this person is that's right in front of you that just wants to bring you all of this joy. But let's see if we can get some more information about who that might be in the tarot as well. But you have just felt like you've been going around and around on this wheel, just back and forth in the same thing. 25 maybe is a specific number for you. But and you honestly are just so used to it that you don't know what happiness is and you don't know what surrendering is because you have just been in this cycle. And then the thinker, yeah, so you're in your head a lot. You're in a head a lot about surrendering because letting go of control is very hard for you. I'm getting that, yeah, letting go of control is just extremely difficult, and surrendering would be very hard for you to just crack open and let your light shine and just give in to whatever this is and let, see the potential in these different situations that are around you that you actually can't control, but that have been here for you for a while. All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, okay, so the vortex, temptation. Let's see what else we pull out here before we dive into that. The Queen of Pentacles, kindness. And then we have the Queen of Swords, resilience. So this is the energy that you're in. I'm taking that you are very mature and that you know what you want. You're very resilient. You're very independent. Like I'm getting all of this vibes for you. You like control. You are like a grown woman. Like you got your poop in a group. Your stuff is together. You know what you're doing. I can't believe I just said that. But everything is lined up. You are in control of your life, and you are always in this resiliency energy of this Queen of Swords energy. And what the world like the universe wants you to do, what Spirit's asking you to do is to come into this Queen of Pentacles energy. You are a queen already for sure, but this Queen of Pentacles energy is more softened to the earth in the physical realm. And, she is more present. She's not strategizing all of the time and how to, do all of these different things. She can surrender a little bit more because she trusts in the flow of the earth and what is happening around her, and to be guided a bit more in this abundant world, as opposed into this strategic mental thinking talking kind of world that you are in now, that is not allowing you to surrender to this beautiful opportunity that is right in front of you, because you're so used to just being your own material provider and creating everything for yourself and all of these things that perhaps this person even challenges that. Perhaps they scare you because, maybe this involves moving, or maybe this involves giving up something, and you could see that. And, they're probably an abundant person as well, because we are in king and queen energy here. And, like letting go of control and having these things and taking care of yourself and the things that make you, it's really difficult for you to grasp that. And it's really hard to understand how you could welcome somebody in without these defenses, without being this resilient person, and kind of soften to this kindness, to this Mother Earth, to being in this loving atmosphere and accepting everything for what it is, without actually having to, plot and make all these plans. And, just to soften a bit may be extremely difficult because you are used to providing for yourself and creating everything for yourself. And, you are just drawn in by providing for yourself and all of the power that kind of gives you. But in a way, it's also, I don't say it's holding you back, but in a way, it's creating some limiting beliefs. Evidently, being super strong and independent and resilient is amazing characteristics to have in a human being. Like, you are amazing, you are strong, you are whole by yourself. But you've definitely put up guards and boundaries and walls and created narratives that keep you kind of in that cycle of, being the only person to provide and your own provider. Okay, and then next we have the Five of Wands. This person will not back down. This person either coming in or that like this person is not going to back down. They're not going to quit. They're not going to give up. They understand it's a competition. They are here to win your heart. They are loyal. They are here to serve. And they just want you to be happy. They really do. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah. For some of you, you may feel like you lost them already. Perhaps you pushed somebody away, or like ghosted them or ignored them or anything like that. But they aren't giving up. I wouldn't worry too much about that. They're coming in hot. If they've left, they are coming back, and they are here for you, and they're coming out and they're showing up for your Queen of Pentacles energy and all that you have to offer them. They think you are so wonderful. You have not lost them. Do not fear, and you have not cut them off or scared them off. They are not afraid of you, though. Like, you are sharp and you are tough. Like, that does not intimidate them. You do not intimidate them. You are intimidating for sure, but they think it's wonderful. They just watch you glow. They think it's the most amazing thing that they've ever seen in their life. They are up for the challenge. They love it. Oh, yeah, there they are. The Knight of Cups, Prince Charming. He's riding in on his horse, and he is coming to get you and to show you that he wants you. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to just surrender. He wants you to relax. He wants you, to have everything that you wanted in this life, and he is loyal to you. I mean, he's charming and he's smooth, and I'm taking it he is a decent looking guy and he's got a lot going for him, but he's showing up. He is there for you. You are all he wants. He's ready for the competition. Your indecision or any decisions you have made in the past have not scared him off. He just does not fear you whatsoever. This is so cute. Okay, and then we have the Sun, yeah, happiness, and the two people on the card. This is wonderful. So what in this is happiness here, and then we have happiness here. What this is trying to say, what the universe is trying to tell you, is to understand that you can soften to happiness. Like, happiness is okay. We don't need to like control and manage every little thing in our lives. We can take some risks for happiness, just like we take risks for opportunity, just like we take risks for abundance, just like we take risks for all of the other things in our lives that we feel like we have a little bit more control over. In our Queen of Swords energy, we can also take risks for happiness. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Swords victory. This guy, he's not giving up. He knows he wants you, and he knows what he wants. And you're getting a communication coming in soon from this person. Perhaps it's light at first. He'll probably test the waters. I would with you. Oh my goodness. But he is coming in, and he is ready to show up, and he is here to win your heart. Okay. The next card we have is grief, which is very interesting. What I get from that is you're probably going, you guys are so independent, this pile. You are probably going to actually grieve your independence, because I can see you falling in love with this person that is coming in for you, and you are going to grieve your independence. You are going to feel like you perhaps lost something. You may have had this life build up in your mind where like everything you've done was built around this like bachelor or bachelorette lifestyle. Sorry, I've been very gender based here, but these are just divine feminine and divine masculine energies. This could go either way, but you are almost going to grieve this lifestyle. You're going to grieve everything that you had planned in your mind. I mean, you are open to love and you knew you wanted love in your life because you're here watching this reading. But everything you've ever planned were things that you can control because you are resilient and you are strategic. So you've planned your life just for you, right? Everything you have is just for you. And this person is coming in, and you're almost going to grieve your singlehood, your single life a little bit because you're going to know that this person is serious. But this is destiny. Look at that card. This is destiny. This is supposed to happen. This is the challenge you were made for. You know, you are whole all by yourself and you are ready. You are ready for the next step. You are ready for love. You are ready for everything it has to offer you and to create this future and this power couple energy that's going over here. And then next we have balance. Yeah, so you do need to find a balance. You do need to understand that this, I know I've been a bit dramatic, but this doesn't need to like change everything. You can still have some of your freedoms. You can still, you know, be an independent person. You don't have to let everything go, and you can find balance. You can balance happiness and your independence and everything you've ever wanted. You know, you just have to shift your look and on things, your outlook on things, and then open your heart to this just loyal love that is coming in. And then, of course, create some healthy boundaries for sure. Because this could be very consuming. This could be extremely consuming, especially with like these Prince Charming vibes riding in white horse. This could be a lot of different things. So, you know, you need to keep some things in your life so that you still have your independence and you still feel whole, but while welcoming this happiness into your life. This happiness is coming. Open your heart and be ready for it. Because this Knight of Cups, this Prince Charming energy is coming in hot. Okay, well, group 3, wasn't that interesting? Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for tuning in. If this resonated, of course, it was a general reading, so take what resonated, leave what doesn't. But if it did resonate, please give me a comment, give me a like, share, subscribe, whatever you are inspired to do that just shows me that you're enjoying this content and that you want me to keep it up. All right, that's that. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.